So just letting your legs just rest for a moment. Let the hands rest at the side body. Palms facing upwards, just for a moment. Taking a nice deep breath. Let your facial muscles relax. Just feel the gentle rise and fall of your tummy. And then as we inhale, we're going to take the arms up to vertical, palms facing, and all the way overhead, nice and slowly here. You can have a block under your head if you want to, whichever feels comfortable for you. Exhale, slowly back they come. Good. We're going to take our right hand back to the floor and our left hand stays at the side body. Okay, on your inhale, take a nice deep breath in, and on your exhale, you're going to bring right elbow to left knee, lifting the head, lifting the knee, let them meet somewhere in the middle on your exhale. Slowly back down we come. Inhale. On your next exhale, do 2 more. We want 3 in total. Exhale into crunch. Inhale back. And the last one. Good. And back. Change arms. And we'll take the left arm back. So the left elbow to the right knee. As you exhale, bring it up. Good. And back. 2 more. Inhale and then exhale to crunch. And back. And 1 more. Good. Lovely. Now we're going to bring the knees into chest, wrap your hands around, little rock side to side. Good. And place your feet down on the floor. We're going to take the left leg up to vertical and the right hand to vertical. Above the shoulder, that's it, good. Now I want you to point your toe and try and lengthen your arm and your foot. So just reach up a touch by pulling your tummy muscles in. Good. Inhale, and on your exhale, you're going to bring both down together. So they're going to come to the mat and touch down at the same time. Arm and leg. And once it touches down, you can draw it back in to bent. Good. Opposite side now. Left arm, right leg, up to vertical. Reach them tall. Pull your tummy in nice and tight now. Good. And then slowly bringing them straight back down, straight leg and straight arm down to the floor. On your exhale, nice and slowly. Good. And then once it's down, bringing it in to bent. That might be enough for some people. We're going to do 2 more, or you can do both arms, both legs. Bring your knees into chest and then up to vertical. Arms come to vertical too. Inhale, exhale, down we come. Slowly does it. Good. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. Draw your legs into chest. Place the feet back down. Good. And then we'll take the knees in and up to vertical. The other leg, if you're doing 1, hands up to vertical 2. Inhale, count of 10, 9 with the legs, 8, 7, 6, arms coming down 2, 5, halfway, 4, 3, 2, and 1. See if you can take a breath in and a breath out, and then slowly allow them to come down. Legs back to bent. Wonderful. Okay, from here, take the soles of your feet together and the knees outstretched. Arms overhead if you've no shoulder problems. Don't forget the arms are reaching back here. Gentle pulling of your tummy. Pressing the feet together. Just gentle press of the feet together. Let your knees relax here. Let them flop out. Imagine you're reaching back behind you. Shoulder problems, obviously, just keeping the hands at the side body. Inhale. Exhale, bring the arms back first. And then slowly bring your knees back up to center. Hip distance apart with the feet. Okay, I want you to imagine now that you're sat on a chair. So your knees are coming above the hips. Your ankles are in line with your knees and the toes are turned up. That's it. So on the inhale, you're going to let the knees in this position go out to each side. Inhaling. And on your exhale, they draw back together slowly. You're going to feel your muscles, tummy muscles starting to work here. Inhale, out. Exhale, back in. I want you to do 4 more. Inhaling. Exhale. If you want to make it a little bit stronger now, you can take the hands to vertical. Inhaling, out, exhaling in. The hands stay vertical. 2 more. Lovely. Once you've finished, allow the legs to relax and the arms to come down to the side body. Good. And then we're going to come to all fours. And we're going to come into cat-cow. So those who are not doing it on all fours can come to seated and do a seated cat-cow instead. So the hands are under the shoulders, the knees are under the hips. Now, as you inhale, we're going to arch your back, drop your head, look between your legs. Exhaling down, arching the back, gaze comes to the front of your mat. Nice big arch in the back here. Good, really lengthening, stretching the spine. 3 more, inhaling and exhale. Good, 2 more in your own breath. Good. And when you finish those, return to a neutral spine. Good. And we're going to take our left hand out to the floor and just touch down with the tip of the finger to the in front of you. And have your palm facing inwards. Good. Now we're going to take the right foot back behind us, straight leg. Toe touches down. Just let the toe touch down. Good. Okay. Take your legs out, stretch, shall I? That's it. Okay. All I want you to do is lift your right foot and the left arm. Arm in line with ear and the foot in line with hip. And just hold it here. Now start to breathe. If that's too strong, Shelley, you can bend the leg. It's quite strong as that. Breathe, breathe. And slowly take them back down. Wonderful. Bring them back in and change sides. So just touching down with the toe and the hand. Engage your core muscles now. Tummy's in. Inhale and exhale to lift. Try and have the toe pointing downwards. Push away into your heel. Nice full breath. And down we come. Excellent. Return to all fours. We're going to bring our left knee to the left hand. We're going to come into pigeon pose. So the left knee to the left hand, the left foot goes across the front of your body, and then just sliding the right leg back. That's it. Good. Just let your shoulders push back now. Those with no low back problems who feel comfortable can bring hands to the knee or to heart. Only if you feel comfortable doing this, because it's very strong. Breathe here. Let the hands come down gently and walk them forward now. Come to sleeping pigeon. Stay like that and come onto your back. Take one leg up and keep the other one crossed. That's it. Good. Yep. That's it. That's it. Good. Full pigeon is, of course, is taking your arms outstretched, if you can. Slowly walk your hands back up, tuck your back toe under, and we'll come into down dog if you're on all fours. Good. Those doing it on the back will go onto the opposite side now. Otherwise, it's the coming onto all fours. We're going to take the opposite knee now. So it's the right knee to the right hand. Let your left leg slide back. Just let your hips rest. Feel comfortable here. Shoulders back. Nice even breath. And then again, you can move the hands to wherever is comfortable for you. And then just walking your hands forward now. Let your head come down to the floor. Good, and walk yourself back up. Tuck your toe under, come to down dog, little walk of the dog to stretch the legs. Knees down. And rest in child pose. Good. And then slowly ease yourself onto your back. And we're going to come into tree pose, supine tree pose. So on your back, left leg is going to lift. So the left foot is resting on the inside of your right leg, wherever that is for you, whether it's near the ankle, above the knee, or below the knee, not on the knee. Good. Let your left knee just rest as much as possible, keeping the right hip on the floor. And you can bring your hands to prayer to heart now. The right toe should be turned up because you'd be stood on that. Inhale, and on your exhale, the arms can come overhead to the floor behind if you've no shoulder problems. Nice and relaxing this one. We're going to keep the right hand overhead and the left hand can come back to the side body. And we're going to roll onto our right, so the left knee points up to the ceiling, still in tree pose. Keep that left foot turned out as much as you can, as if you stood up. That's it, good. And then that left arm can meet the right hand if possible. Trying to stay balanced here. Hips should be stacked one on top of the other. Nice, even breath. Gently let the left arm come back. Use that to stabilize you as you gently roll onto your back. Good. And then changing legs. Let the arm come back and the leg rest. And we'll come into tree pose on the opposite side now. So hands to heart when you feel ready. So the left foot turns upwards. Good. Hands to heart, and then when you're ready, overhead if you can. Good. Let the right hand come back to side body and take a roll onto your left. Then the right hand can come over if you can. If you feel unstable here, then just keep the hand down to secure you. That's it. Make sure that that left foot is turned out as if you stood on it. Good. Release your upper arm. And gently again, rolling onto your back. Knees into chest, little rock side to side. Take a breath here. Place your feet down and ease yourself up to seated, sitting on a block or no blocks. Spine nice and tall and tummy's tucked in. Let your hands just rest onto your legs, but keeping the chest wide open, tummy lifted. And just allow the gaze to the floor in front of you, not down, not looking down, dropping the chin. Just softening the eyes. Gently relax your shoulders here. I'm going to take the left arm out to the side and scoop it behind your back. Tuck it into the back of the waist. Take the right arm out if you can and take it to the left knee, looking over your left shoulder. Breathe here. Inhale, and on your exhale, look to the right shoulder. And back to the left. Nice full breath here. And back to center. Make sure your spine's nice and centered. And then we're going to take the right hand behind. And then the left hand to the right knee. Take that right shoulder as far back as you can, keeping the spine as straight as possible. Pulling into the tummy gently here. Little turn to look over the left shoulder to see what's going on over that side. Looking back to the right. And again, allowing your body to come back to center. And then we can push forward with the chest, let the elbows rest down onto the knees. We want to lead with the chest rather than rounding the shoulders. And then let the hands just rest down on the floor or keeping the elbows to knees, whichever feels good. And maybe you want to walk your hands forward or just let the gravity take the chest down towards the floor. Careful of the lower back here. Good. Maybe you can walk your hands full length out, relaxing your head. And then very slowly start stacking your spine from the bottom, one on top of the other, nice and slowly, and take the hands to reach tall. Palms facing. Hands to heart, relax your shoulders. We'll give a little turn to the left. Give a little look over your left shoulder. See if you can take the left shoulder back just a touch. Don't hold your breath. And back to center. And a little turn to the right. A little look over your right shoulder. Again, taking it back as much as you can. Good. And back to center. Let your hands rest to the side body. We'll take the left hand up to the sky. Walk your right hand out to the right. And start leaning over to the right. Dropping the right elbow down as much as you can. Shoulder problems again, or arms, you can just put your hands onto the hip. Just give a little lean over. That's it. Good. Breathe here. Maybe you can get your elbow to the floor, maybe not. Inhale, and on your exhale, slowly curl back up. Let's go to the other side now. Left hand down, right arm over. Try and keep the right arm as straight as possible. And it's in line with your ear. Try not to let it be in front of the head. That's it, good. And just walking that left arm out a touch and dropping the elbow as much as you can. Good. Make sure you keep the bum cheeks down on the floor though. And slowly come back up. Wonderful. Last one to finish. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. Scoop the arms up. Exhale. Slowly down. Relaxing your shoulders. One more. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Good. And then allow your legs to come forward into bent position. Ease yourself back. And come to laying down. Let your feet flop. Palms at the side of the body, palms facing up. And just rest for as long as you want in Savasana.